Fun. Exciting. Technology helps us become smart.
This is how Smart Technologies is marketing its interactive whiteboards. The Calgary-based company is a world leader in producing this technology, which is essentially a giant computer screen that stands in place of the chalkboard in a classroom. Smart Technologies CEO Nancy Knowlton explains how it works.
Well, if you think about just what you do with a regular computer with your mouse, if you touch on something, something happens. And that's exactly what happens with the interactive whiteboard.
Here in this elementary classroom, a few math students are standing in front of a smartboard and they can't keep their hands off it. Literally. The computer program has drawn 3 triangles and the students are trying to calculate their surface areas.
How are you supposed to measure something with wobbly lines like that?
Yeah, they're not even straight.
Like here, we can get a protractor.
Did you hear that? The students said, "Here, we can get a protractor."
We can get a protractor.
But there's no protractor in the room, only a digital image of one that magically appears when the student taps on the screen with his finger. He's then able to move it over the different triangles with his hand. Cathy Bruce is a professor of education and has just finished a study on whiteboards. She's also pretty enthusiastic about technology. She even decided to record our interview herself over the phone into her computer.
I think I sound okay. We're rolling.
Over the past year, Bruce monitored a dozen classrooms grades 4 through 10 using interactive whiteboards and compared them to classes that did not have them. She says students using the smart boards developed a stronger belief that problems can be solved with persistence.
And they also reported that their level of effort in math class was sustained. But in our control groups, the students had declining effort levels. And they believed that if you couldn't get a problem right, then there was no point in persisting to solve it.
The most common explanation for this is that kids like the new technology and are therefore more engaged in the lesson. But Bruce believes there may be something more subtle going on. She says it's the teachers who become more engaged as they learn how to use the smart boards. Bruce says the students pick up on that enthusiasm and become partners in learning with the teacher. And if there's any doubt that teachers are excited, check out the hundreds of lesson plans teachers are posting on the internet. They even include theme music.
What we're doing here is I'm going to show you the dyno land that we've been working on.
I'm really fortunate that I got this smart board from a teacher
So today we're going to look at a little activity. It's real simple.
Of course, if enthusiasm for new technology is what's invigorating teachers, what happens when smartboards become old hat? Education professor Nancy Bruce.
I see the futures of technology being where students are working with the interactive whiteboard and creating and generating solutions and problems themselves.
It's this kind of thinking that's at the forefront of educational theory, with technology playing a vital role. Not that pens, papers, and books aren't important. Bruce says they are, but she says there's no denying that smartboards are on their way to a classroom near you. The company that makes them sold their 1 millionth unit this year, and 45,000 of them are currently being used in classrooms across Canada. For CBC Radio, I'm Blair Sanderson.